What is up to a Patriot Ranch family? Welcome back to the channel. We have to apologize right off the bat because we forgot to do an October EDC update. So we're kicking off the month of November with our October/November EDC update. So stay tuned. All right, since we missed last month, we are going to be doing a full breakdown of some stuff we've been rocking lately, some new stuff, some stuff you've probably never seen before, but from some really cool brands. Let's kick it off just because I want to show him his flowers and his love. And flowers, no pun intended here, but you guys know that in my rotation is the P365 AXG Legion right here. We've talked about this thing enough on the channel. That's not really part of the EDC update. But what is this kick-ass holster from Alpha Omega Customs. You guys have heard me talk about Eric on the channel before. The name of his company used to end in Kydex, but he can't do that anymore. So it's Alpha Omega Customs now. And he makes some of the highest quality holsters that I've ever seen. Everybody I know goes to him. This thing's fantastic. It has like this Hawaiian theme on it. It's got a nice claw on the end of it to push out against your belt. He doesn't do any injection molding. This is all super thick Kydex. But if you're looking for like that level up type of quality, hit up Eric over at Alpha Omega Customs. I'm sure he would love to hear from you, but this is the holster I've been rocking for the last month or so. Couple new knives that we have as well. We talked about a couple of these on our Heat Seeker video we did the other day. And I didn't know this, and I probably should have, but as you guys know, we've partnered with Sharps Brothers on a couple different projects on our Echelon grip module, as well as the Heat Seeker chassis that we just looked at. They also make knives. This one and this one, they're both from the Mean Streak collection. Here's like the fuller size one. Very nice flip blade. Very high quality, made in the US. There's this one too. Again, very high quality, made in the United States. I am literally carrying either one of these two on a daily basis right now. Sometimes this one stays here in my drawer because I end up having to have a knife here on the table most of the time. And then I carry the larger one pretty much every single day. But go check them out. Link down below. Sharps Brothers knives. These are the Mean Streak. And another knife for you. Comes in this nice carrying case here. Really cool, from a company called Remedy. This is an OTF knife, which we've actually never talked about on the channel here yet. We've not had an out the front knife on here. Now, the cool thing about this one is that this is going to be legal in most places because there are some states that don't allow automatic out the front knives. This one is not that. It drops on out or flings on out and then just goes right back in. I tell you what, so the reason I don't do much stuff on OTF knives, out the front knives, is because the sturdiness of them, to me, has always been suspect. you end up with like a flimsy knife at the end, a flimsy blade, and they just don't feel very well constructed. This one from Remedy, completely different. This thing is high quality built. You don't get any play in it at all. Like it doesn't wiggle or anything, which is really impressive because of how these types of blades work. But this one is definitely going on the kit. I love this thing. They make a ton of other great knives. If you haven't heard of them before, make sure you go check them out. This thing, super impressive. And for what they are, they're not like overly expensive. You're looking at a couple $100 here, which is a good deal for a quality OTF knife. Like I said, link down below. Really go support these guys. Fantastic knife. All right, we'll just keep on the the self-protection tools here. I've got 2 mag carriers from Pitbull. I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but they are awesome. So this is their original one. These are for concealed carry. And this is their newly released Jaws version. And I tell you what, I absolutely love these things. They are fantastic for inside the waistband. They have this nice grip on there. Obviously, I pulled the magazine from the AXG Legion double stack magazine, and it fits absolutely perfect in there. That's the Jaws one. This is their original. Fits perfectly in there as well. And you've got these nice belt clips on here. Now, and you can do these either way. So you can either inside the waistband carry these, or you can flip it around and you can outside the waistband carry them, because the magazine will go in both ways. It just works on a bungee kind of rubber retention. So you don't have any issues with no matter how you put the mag in there. These have been my go-to now. So I keep one of these set up for each of my carry guns so that I can carry an extra mag if I'm carrying a holster like this where I don't have a wing with an extra mag on it. This solves the problem right there. Another tool that we've been carrying lately is a multi-tool. I've shown a couple of these on the channel so far. But this one I actually really enjoy using. This is from Rock Tool. It is a like 35-in-1 or something like that. This thing is super high quality. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. It does have the little bits that come with it too. So you get looks like maybe a T10, which is awesome for people in the gun world, because you need a T10 for just about every single optic you've got out there. You've got Phillips, you've got a bunch of different size flatheads, and it fits in this nice little compartment here in the sheath, so you don't have to worry about it falling out or anything. And the other cool thing about this one is that it has a belt clip on it, which you're going to see here in a minute how I carry all of this stuff, but I really like the fact that I can just clip it on my belt and I don't always have to carry the little dry pack in there. I don't always have to carry the sheath along with me. But this one's from Rock Tool. Love this thing. Everyday carry right there. Let me get it back in here. All right, so moving on. All right, so I found this company like a month or 2 ago, and I immediately had to have this stuff. There's a company out there, like I said, that we're going to be talking about some stuff you might not have heard from before, called Tactician Fragrances. And let me tell you what, guys, not only does their shit smell good, no pun intended there too, I guess. Not only does their shit smell good, they have the coolest cologne cases I've ever seen in my life. So this one here, this one is called 50 Cent, and it is a 50 caliber size bullet. Like, what the fuck? This thing's awesome. This one here is called Break, and it's shaped like a muzzle brake, which is pretty badass. This is actually my favorite fragrance of them all. I've been wearing this on the reg right now, this Break version. So if you want to wear what I'm wearing, wear the Break. The next coolest one they have is this one here, which is called Hush, and it is shaped like a suppressor. This thing is badass. Look at that damn thing. How cool is that? And the cool part is that it actually shoots the scent out of here instead of like out of the side. This one actually smells really, really good too. This is my second favorite. And then my favorite of all of the designs is this one right here called Frag. And it is literally shaped like a frag grenade. Like, how freaking rad. It even has a pull pin. So you pull the pin out in order to squeeze the handle and release the fragrance. Like, this is badass. If you guys are not supporting this brand, like, you need to start right now. The link will be down below. I don't make any money off these sales or anything like that. I just think this is super fucking cool. Frag, Hush, Break, and 50 Cent. Kick-ass stuff. And I tell you what, they all smell good. My favorite's definitely the Break, followed by the Hush. But all of them smell fantastic. So if you want to know what I smell like on a daily basis, that's what it is. All right, moving on here a little bit. So I did a cross body bag showdown part 2 video about a month or two ago. And this, I just wanted to bring it back up because this has like been thrown into my daily rotation here. This is the Fade Flex pack from Eberly stock. After wearing it for quite a while, it pretty much just became my favorite. If you have not seen the Fade Flex, you need to go out and grab one. It's nice size. So you know what? Whenever I do these videos, everybody always asks me, will this gun fit? Will this gun fit? Which I appreciate. Like, I love, keep those comments coming. But I will show you an example right now of what this one does fit. So this thing fits a Glock 19 with a 17 size magazine in it without any issues. And I've got a C&H Precision Duty XL optic on top of it, same kind of footprint as an Acro. So we've got a big optic along with an extended magazine, and it fits in here just fine. So if you're wondering if the Fade Flex will hold your gun, that'll give you a little bit of an idea of what it can handle. But this has become my everyday when I'm going to the gym or I'm going out and about and I don't feel like wearing something at my waist. But what we're going to talk about next after the Fade Flex here is something that's going to make your life so much better if you conceal carry every day. This company is called Gunderwear. And let me tell you what, I started talking to these guys about a month or two ago, and when they were telling me about their product, I was like, I have got to put this shit on. So everybody knows that when you're concealed carrying, you can kind of change up your holsters, you can kind of change up your belt to try to get a more comfortable fit. But when you're carrying, there's always going to be some rubbing and some scratching and all that kind of stuff. Well, Gunderwear's got a product to help you out here. These are specifically made for concealed carry. They've got a couple different types here. So this one here is if you like to carry slightly off center at like the 1 o'clock position. As you can see, this is a padding material here. So you can see how the rest of it just kind of dangles down, and there is a pad. So when you've got them on and you're sticking your gun down there, it's pushing up against this pad and not up against your leg or your groin. So they've got them in the 1 o'clock position. They've got it in the straight up and down, 12 o'clock, appendix carry position. These are the ones I wear all the time. Hopefully they're not dirty. But these are the ones I wear all the time. And then they also have a version for those of you that carry at the 3 o'clock position, which I'm not sure why you do, but if you do, they've got a version for you as well. Now, I'll tell you what, I actually did, as you can see, it's positioned, the pad is positioned at the 3 o'clock position. I did wear these the other day because I was outside the waistband carrying. I don't know, I don't think I posted that video yet, but you'll see it when I do. So I had a battle belt on, and it has one of the True North. I think I was wearing the one with the MHA on it. And those things are pretty stiff, right? And they go right up against your leg. So I wore the ones at the 3 o'clock position, and it kept that MHA off of my leg. Absolutely fantastic. So shout out to the guys over at Gunderwear. Link down below. Also, like I don't make any money off of these. I just think they're super, super cool. So yeah, click the link down below. Support a good dude. The guy that makes these is a cop, and really, really awesome dude. All right, moving on here a little bit. So we were talking about how like I carry my multi-tool and my knives and my gun and my magazines and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's because I don't wear normal jeans. I wear tactical jeans. This is one of the brands I wear. These are from LA Police Gear. I really, really like these ones. They're just the right size. These are straight leg, so they don't get like too tight up in your thighs and everything. Not that I have like the biggest thighs. I need to do some more squats, but the reason I like these is because from an outsider's perspective, they just look like normal jeans, right? You know, you can't really tell anything. But they've got all the added features that we all love, this community, we love about tactical gear. So on the front side, they've got your 2 normal pockets, but then they have these nice magazine and extra tool pockets on both sides up here. This is how I carry all my shit. You know, I've always got a knife, the multi-tool, an extra mag. I've got all that stuff, and that's how I'm able to carry it. I don't have to just use one pocket. I've got the dual pockets here. And then on the back, you've got your, normal back pocket, but then you also have this secondary pocket for magazines. You can fit an AR magazine in there. You can put your phone in that one and the AR in your back pocket. That's what I do if I'm out at the range or out at the ranch. And you get them on both sides. So you could carry 2 extra mags in your back pockets if you wanted to. I'm telling you what, like I wear these LA Police Gear ones all the time. I also wear the, God, I forget what the name of them is, the ones from Tactical Distributors. But I wear jeans most of my life. And what I didn't want to do was wear these like super tactical pants all the time, right? Like I don't need to look tactical all the time when I'm out and about. So sometimes I just want to wear a nice comfortable pair of jeans. These things are freaking killer for that. I have like 6 pairs of these. They've got a nice little stretch and flex to them. So if you do wear them out to the range or you're running and gunning a little bit, they flex and move with you. Super, super comfortable and durable. Like I beat the crap out of these ones and they still look brand new. So LA Police Gear, I'll leave a link down below. They've got a bunch of different colorways on them. Really, really quality jean product here. All right. And last but not least, so I have a problem with like boots and shoes and stuff. I can never find stuff that is like semi-casual and not wearing like combat boots or my rock roosters or something like that. Like sometimes I just want a nice casual shoe, but I tend to wear a lot of like OD green and FDE and multicam just in my like normal shirts and stuff. That's why I absolutely love these shoes and boots from Altama. These are the low-rise maritime ones. They've got like a nice kind of cushioned padding inside that is antimicrobial and can be worn without socks. So if like you're going in the water or something like that, they've got nice drain holes on the side. These are, like I said, these are the low-rise ones in black multicam. If you are a person that doesn't like Vans or Converse or something like that, then these are not going to be for you. Like if you only put like Nike and Adidas and New Balance on your feet and never wear anything else, then they're not going to be for you. But if you like kind of the flatter sole canvas type material on the outside, these are a fantastic addition to your daily lineup. I have the ones here, like I said, in the low rise in multicam black, and then I also have the mid rise here in regular multicam. They are designed exactly the same way as the low rise. They've got the mesh interior, antimicrobial, wear them without socks, drain holes. So if you're out there and it's like a rainy, wet day, or you're going down through the creek or whatever, these are an absolutely fantastic option. These things were actually made for, say, like a Navy SEAL that could throw these in their pack and they could pull off their fins and throw these on. So that's what they were designed for. I'm not going to talk like I have any clue about any of that. I was in the Air Force, not the Navy, and I definitely wasn't Special Forces. So yeah, Altama. I'll leave a link down below for these too. I know that was like a little bit of a longer video, guys, but I wanted to make sure I gave you guys your money's worth when it came to this one, since we did miss October. We included October and November all as one. Support these brands. I don't bring anything to you except for quality stuff that I know you're going to love, or at least I love it and think everybody's going to love it. You know, there's a bunch of people on the table here that we've partnered with on multiple different projects. Sharp Brothers, you guys have seen me talk about Eric, my friend from Alpha Omega Customs. You've seen me talk about Eberly Stock bags before. We've got 5 or 6 of their bags. The Fade Flex is a fantastic option. And then, you know, support the up and comers and the smaller guys in the world. I absolutely love the Gunderwear and the Tactician fragrances, both small businesses, both something that I think, you know, kind of touches on what we do on a daily basis, and pretty badass. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, leave it down in the comments below. I will definitely respond to you. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If this is your first time watching one of our EDC recap videos, hit subscribe right now. And if you want to get notified every single time we post cool shit just like this, ring that notification bell. Until next time, I'm John from 2A Patriot Ranch.